Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing some more fat logic today. And yeah, let's just jump into it. People without digestive problems don't understand. Anyone else feel like this recent obsession with gut health can be just an excuse to be super careful around food and restrict food? Feels like eating for gut health is the new clean eating. I don't really see a big problem with that. I mean, clean eating, gut health, do what your doctor says. Not sure it's any bigger than that. Yes, one of my hobbies among drawing and dancing is saying shit about fat people. If you're thin, there's a 99.9 chance you have said the most fatphobic garbage in front of your fat friends, family, coworkers, acquaintances without even feeling awkward about it. Probably often, because fat phobia is a bonding activity in society. Yep, that checks out. I, as a fat person, also sit around and make fun of fat people. Obviously not, because, that's not really a thing. Jokes are jokes. The fact we focus on obesity, the fact that we focus on obesity as an epidemic over malnutrition, poverty, food deserts, and a general lack of access to affordable healthcare for both kids and adults tells you everything you need to know about fat phobia, classism, and capitalism. To be honest, I think a lot of these things are very intertwined. From a girls' support group, I physically cannot lose weight. I'm starting to lose all faith here. I'm a bigger girl, and I've been single for years because guys just don't like me because I'm a bigger girl. Before you comment, yes, I've tried to lose weight, but I have medical issues which cause me to be overweight, and I physically cannot lose it. Are there actually guys out there who like bigger girls? Because I'm honestly at my wit's end here. Let me tell you, honey, as someone who's a bigger girl, not as big as I used to be, but still struggling, I feel ya. But bro, put BBW in pretty much like any profile you have anywhere, and the guys who like you will find you. The girls who like that will find you too, if that's more of your deal. It's all about making yourself findable by the people who want to find you. Idiot doctor of physical therapy. All health conditions can be present in thin or fat bodies. This means there is no health condition exclusive to fat bodies. That alone should tell you that fatness/obesity is not the health crisis we've been led to believe it is. Hashtag follow the money. And in his next post, probably after he or she got a lot of heat, don't at me. I'm not arguing with y'all today, other than to say this. Correlation does not equal causation. Just because fatness is associated with diseases does not mean it causes them. Research has to have a significant number of participants, excellent procedures, and control for co-founding factors, at least, to be considered plausible and accurate. When researchers, scientists, doctors are benefiting financially from diet culture, weight loss surgery, blah, 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 their research on obesity is unreliable at best. Wait, so does this guy assume that having the motive of profit makes any and all scientific endeavors illegitimate? Because I gotta tell you, they probably should not be a physical therapist then. Because I think they charge money for that. I might be wrong, but when I went, it was like $120 per session, without insurance. So I don't know. Maybe I should have questioned them when they were attempting to fix my fucked up ankle. Fat activist giving harmful health advice. What if your beloved has your love, but has been at risk for, say, fatty liver or diabetes, and doesn't engage with physical movement or a balanced diet? How would a person navigate this in a respectful and loving way? Genuinely confused, but hoping to be supportive. And the response: weight loss isn't a treatment tool to manage either of these conditions. If I'm uncomfortable allowing my beloved to make thoughtful decisions about their disabled body, I might be ableist. All right, you dumb fucks. As someone who is fat and has diabetes, losing 60 pounds has massively increased my chances for not having to go on insulin and only being able to take pill medication, and for, not destroying my kidneys. So let's be conscious about our bodies and what might, be vaguely helpful. Again, when a doctor tells you things, maybe you should at least consider them instead of being super defensive. Eating junk food is so common that when someone starts eating healthy, it's instantly labeled as dieting. That sounds pretty sane to me. Diet Culture Kid says, my body and other bodies can and should conform to the thin ideal through restriction. The Diet Free Kid says, my body is good no matter its size, and I choose a variety of foods to fuel it well. The Anti-Diet Kid says, a system of weight-based oppression rooted in racism and patriarchy is unjust. All bodies are good bodies, and all bodies deserve respect and care. All right, she got me with that last part. Yeah, all bodies are good bodies and deserve respect and care. Respect and care also means at least attempting to keep yourself healthy with what's within your power to do so. I mean, maybe that's just me, though. If you used to be fat and lost weight, you may be proud of yourself for achieving thinness. You may be so proud of yourself that you want to share your weight loss story openly and publicly, but please don't. It's harmful to those around you. I think maybe it's harmful to insecure people who can't admit that, maybe they fucked up their body a little bit. They could do something about it. Or just are genuinely supportive people because their friend wanted to do something and accomplish that thing. They should be proud of them, supportive. But I guess it's better to be a victim and make everything about yourself. Weight and sleep apnea. Trigger warning. Content warning. Fatphobic relatives and medical stuff. This should be good. I think I have sleep apnea because I've woken up with a sensation I'd just stopped breathing several times in the past month. However, I'm scared to go get a sleep study done because of general anxiety. I feel you there. But also because I know I would have to hide it from my family. My mom has been increasingly annoyed and pushy about my weight for the past couple years, to the point where how much exercise I'm doing and what I'm eating is half of what we talk about when we see each other. A month ago, we had a fight where I finally accused her of being ashamed of me and expressed all my feelings on the issue. She assured me she loved me, but was also worried I would have a heart attack or die because of my weight. So now if I have to get a sleep apnea machine or something, she's going to come down on me even harder, and it's just very stressful. I also feel like a failure and that I should have lost weight already before this happened. I also hate going to the doctor and dread all of this because I know I'm probably going to have to endure a lot of shame and garbage. But I know people with sleep apnea say that the machine changes your life and you feel amazing when you finally get restful sleep. Far be it from me to judge this person, but I'm going to anyway. Yep, general anxiety sucks. Got that one on the checklist. Yeah, admitting that you've done harm to your body sucks, but it's the truth. A lot of times we neglect our bodies. It sucks, but once you've accepted it, life gets easier. It doesn't sound like you live with your mom. Maybe just set a healthy boundary of We're just not going to talk about this if it upsets you that much. Because, adults have to have those conversations with their parents. And I will say, I don't have sleep apnea, but my dad does. And when he got his machine, yeah, definitely changed. Whole new person, essentially. Just wish he would have done it earlier. It's not too late until you're dead. In their head, thin equals underweight. So you can either be underweight or obese, and there are no other options. Sorry. We know it's not really about health anyway, because if it was, everyone would be yelling at thin people for glorifying unhealthy lifestyles, as underweight correlates with much worse health outcomes than obesities. I'd say look at Eugenia Cooney on YouTube. She's obviously dangerously underweight, and people are horrible and harassing her and other people like her. And the same goes for obese people. They're both bad. You don't need to try to whataboutism yourself out of this. The art's kind of nice though. The style of it's kind of nice. Fatphobia is really real. It's a socially acceptable hate crime. No, it's not. Yeah, your feelings might be hurt, but you're not going to be afraid for your life. One time I held my breath when I went swimming, and came up gasping for air. Another time I restricted my food and ended up binging later. Both times my body was taking care of me. Gonna have to say false. Also, I'm pretty sure if you've been, systematically starved and then try to eat a bunch, you could, literally die. I want to say that, actually happened with people from, concentration camps. The cruelest groups to fat people are consistently other fat people who desperately want to be thin, and formerly fat people clinging to their thin identity. And of course, it makes sense. It's hard to see others live unapologetically in a body you've been taught is inherently wrong. But the issue is not with people who are existing in fat bodies. It's with the system that made you believe you needed to change yours. I just don't understand how people can believe this. I've always been fat and straight up obese at times. And even as a woman, not to bring gender into it or anything, but who cares? It's not oppression to have jokes made about you. It's not a hate crime. I don't know, guys. I've been out of this world for a while, and coming back to it, it's just crazy. All right, I've got cats to wrangle. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button. You know what? No, leave it in. And subscribe if you want to see more. I don't really have a consistent schedule, but I'm going to be trying to get back into it. Bye, guys. Make healthy choices.